Hi everyone, it's Gillian. Welcome to my channel and another crochet tutorial. For today's tutorial, we're working on the Granny Strawberry dishcloth. The link for the pattern will be in the description. Also, always check the description box below for additional information about the hook size and the yarn that I use. Let's get started. To begin, you're going to start by making a magic ring. Chain 2, and that chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch. Inside the magic ring, you're going to make 3 double crochets. Chain 3, 3 more double crochets inside the magic ring. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets inside the magic ring. At the end of the round, you're going to chain 3, and you're going to join with a slip stitch to the first double crochet stitch. And that is the end of round 1. For round 2, you're going to make a slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets. You're going to slip stitch into the chain 3, chain 3, and that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. You're going to make 2 more double crochets inside the chain 3. Chain 3, and make 3 double crochets inside the chain 3. You're going to start your repeat by chaining 2. Into the next chain 3 space, you're going to repeat by making 3 double crochets. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets inside the chain 3. You're going to repeat by chaining 2 and 3 double crochets inside the chain 3. Chain 3, and make 3 more double crochets inside the chain 3. At the end of the round, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And that is the end of round 2. For round 3, you're going to slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets. You're going to slip stitch into the chain 3, and you're going to chain 3 for your corner, 2 double crochets into the chain 3, chain 3, and make 3 double crochets into the chain 3. You're now going to start your repeat. You're going to chain 2, and into every chain 2 space, you're going to make a cluster of 3 double crochets. You're going to chain 2, and you're going to make your corner stitch of 3 double crochets. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets into the chain 3. You're going to start your repeat again by chaining 2. Into the chain 2, you're going to make a cluster of 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and you may make your corner stitch of 3 double crochets. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets inside the chain 3. Chain 2, inside the chain 2, make 3 double crochets. At the end of the round, you're going to make a chain 2, and you're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And that is the end of round 3. For round 4, you're going to repeat round 3. You're going to make a slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets, slip stitch into the chain 3, chain 3, make 2 double crochets into the chain 3, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the chain 3. You're going to start your repeat by chaining 2, and into the chain 2 space you're going to make your cluster of 3 double crochets. You're going to chain 2, and into the next chain 2 space you're going to make your cluster of 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and you're going to make your corner stitch of 3 double crochets. Chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. And you're going to repeat all around until you get to the end, and I'll meet you there. At the end of the round, you're going to make a chain 2, and you're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And that is the end of round 4. Round 5 is also going to be a repeat of round 3. You're going to slip stitch into the next 2 double crochets, slip stitch into the chain 3, and chain 3, 2 double crochets into the chain 3, chain 3, and make 3 double crochets into the chain 3. You're going to start your repeat by chaining 2, and here you have 3 chain 2 spaces, and into each chain 2 spaces you're going to put a cluster of 3 double crochets. And you're going to chain 2 in between, always chain 2 to get over to the next chain 2 space, 3 double crochet cluster, chain 2, another 3 double crochet cluster into the chain 2. You're going to chain 2, and you're going to make your corner stitch of 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. And you're going to repeat that sequence of stitches all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. At the end, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to make a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And that is the end of round 5. For round 6, and this is going to be our final round, and next we're going to make the leaf top. You're going to chain 3, and into the next 2 double crochets you're going to make a double crochet. And in each of the chain 3 space, and there's 3 of them, you're going to make 5 double crochets. And this will be the start of your repeat for this round. Three, 4, and 5. Into the next 3 double crochets, you're going to make 1 double crochet. In every chain 2 space, you're going to make 2 double crochets. One double crochet into each of the 3 double crochet stitches. And into the next chain 2 space, you're going to make 2 double crochets. And this is going to be a repeat all the way around. Into each of the chain 3 space, and there's 2 more left, you're going to place 5 double crochets. You're going to make 1 double crochet into each of the double crochet stitch and 2 double crochets into the chain 3. So repeat that sequence all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. Into the last chain 2 space, you're going to make 2 double crochets. And you're going to make a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And I'm going to slip stitch into the next space, into the next stitch. And then you can fasten off here. And that is the end of round 6, and next we're going to make the leaf. For row 1 of the leafy top, you're going to start by putting a slip knot on your hook. Chain 2. Into the first stitch, you're going to make 5 single crochets. Four and 5. For row 2, you're going to chain 1 and turn. You're going to make 2 single crochets in each stitch. And at the end of row 2, you should have 10 single crochets. For row 3, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn. You're going to make 2 single crochet into the first stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and that's going to be a repeat until the end. 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next, 2 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next. At the end, you should have 15 single crochets. For round 4, you're going to chain 1 and turn. You're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch, make 1 single crochet into the next stitch, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to single crochet into the same stitch. You're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to make a single crochet into that same stitch, and you're going to repeat single crochet into the next 3 stitches, chain 6, and single crochet into the same stitch, and you're going to repeat till the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. At the end, you will have 1 single crochet left, and you're going to make a single crochet into that stitch, and you should have created 5 of these chain 6 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For row 5, you're going to chain 1 and turn, and you're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch. You're now going to be working into the chain 6, and into the chain 6 you're going to make a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet. You're going to make 2 treble crochets. You're going to wrap your hook twice, you're going to go into the space, and you're going to pull 2 loops off your hook at a time. 1, 2, 3. Wrap your hook twice, go into the space, pull up a loop, pull 2 loops off at a time. 2 and 3. You're now going to make a picot, and to do that you're going to chain 3, and you can make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain if you choose to, but I'm going to make my slip stitch here. You're going to make a treble crochet into the space, a double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. And you just created your first leaf, and you need to make 4 more of those leaves, and we're going to make 1 more together. You're going to ignore these stitches in between, and you're going to go and work directly into the chain 6, and you're going to repeat what you did in the first chain 6 space, and you're going to start with a single crochet, a half double crochet, a double crochet, 2 treble crochets, wrapping your hook twice, you're going to chain 3 for your picot. 1, 2, 3, and you're going to make a slip stitch, to continue you're going to make another treble crochet, a double crochet, a half double crochet and a single crochet, and you're going to repeat that sequence 3 more times, and I'll meet you at the end. At the end of the row, you're going to skip the next single crochet, and into the last single crochet you're going to make a single crochet, and you're going to fasten off here. And next up, we're going to make the loop so we can attach everything to the base like that. We're now going to make the loop for hanging, and there's 3 sides to the base of the pattern, and on each side there should be 23 double crochets, and I'm not including the corner stitches where you made the 5 double crochets. There should be 23 double crochets across, and you can choose whichever side you choose, and you want to put this into the middle as close as possible. So you're going to count out 11 stitches, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and I'm going to put a stitch marker there just to hold that spot. And to make the loop for hanging, you're going to hold 2 strands of yarn together. You're going to put a slip knot on your hook, and you're going to go into the space at the bottom from row 1, and you're going to go into that space where you have your stitch marker, and you're going to pull it through, and you're going to make a slip stitch. You're now going to chain 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and you're going to go back into that same space, and you're going to make a slip stitch, making sure you go through both. And you're going to chain 1, and you're going to fasten off. And you can, if you want to sew these leaves down to keep it more secure, you can definitely do that. I'm just going to go ahead and sew in your ends here. And you're going to do the same for the other 2, and that is the end of the tutorial, guys. If you enjoyed this pattern, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.